guys, it's Riri. Welcome back to my channel.
You're so obsessed with yourself. Maybe you should undress with yourself. Hey, I get a table for two.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, let's get right to the chase. So, today, as you guys can tell from the title, without even saying it, I'm going to be reviewing the Morphe x Jeffree Star brushes. When this came out, freaking screamed, I died. I knew that I had to get my hands on this. So, yeah, this is the video today. Today's video is all about like a tutorial, also a review. So, if you guys want to know what I think about the Jeffree Star brushes and how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. Let's go. Alright guys, so I'm back with another video. This is going to be a review. I'm so excited. So as usual, I did my eyebrows off camera today. I don't know if they look that good. I don't know. I'm trying to feel them. Not really feeling them, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I am so excited. So as you guys can see, I'm going to be reviewing today the Morphe x Jeffree Star what's it called? A brush set. And first of all, can we just talk about this freaking packaging, please? Can we just talk about this packaging? I love how it came. So I ordered this I think a month ago, and can we just have a moment? So this brush set dropped in February. Now Jeffree Star did hint about it in 2014 and the whole world went shook about it, and it was a bit different the first time he did a sneak peek about it. I think 2016, I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah. Then he just suddenly dropped it in February, and as usual, I'm a fan of Jeffree Star. I've always loved Jeffree Star all my life, so not life, but like ever since he came out. So that's exciting. So I bought it, and this is the Morphe x Jeffree Star brush collection. It has 7 custom eye and face brushes plus the bag, which is great. You guys are getting a perfect deal for it. And fun fact guys, this is my first Morphe brush set ever. No, I always use Zoeva brushes, but this is something different. I'm so excited. Thought I'd change it up a little bit. Oh, and guys, I fixed the focus on my camera, so I'm gonna be in focus the entire time. Thank God, thank the Lord. Anyway, so yeah, it comes in this like, I don't know, packaging. You can see he has his eyes on it, and it's like holographic, I believe. You guys can't really tell, but yeah. This has 7 brushes. He did come out with sponges, but I mean, let's be real, any sponge can blend like any beauty sponge, so I didn't want to review that because I have a lot of beauty blenders, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. So basically this brush set, he says that it includes basically each brush is labeled JS1 to JS7, so there's 7 brushes. So the first one is the Size Queen brush, Point Blank Precision brush, Iconic Contour brush, Fly High brush, Crease Queen brush, Rule Blender brush, and Double Trouble brush. So he claimed that this brush set is supposed to cover everything for you from face to eyes and stuff. So what I'm really nervous about is using a foundation brush for foundation and concealer. I'm not really excited. What I'm gonna do is before anything, we're gonna open it up. So this is how it comes in. Like a clear bag, very standard, and then when you open it like that, it comes inside with this like I don't know, plastic thing to hold the bag in place, and then when you open it, the brushes come wrapped into this little thing. So I'm gonna open all of them. I've been so eager to open these brushes. Alright, so what I love about these brushes is that each one comes individually wrapped, so you're getting really high quality brushes, I must say. So we got this little JS3, which is the contour brush. So this is supposed to be for your contour and stuff. It's supposed to use a lot of your cheekbones, and they're really soft. I've never tried Morphe brushes, but this is how the JS3 looks like, the contour brush. Then we have the eyebrow brush, which looks like this. I'm gonna open all of them, so just give me a second. This is how the brushes look up close. I love it. And can we just give him a moment for packaging, you guys? I love how it is. It looks like a freaking icicle, and it's so easy to hold, and The bristles are pink, so we know Jeffree's all about pink. But I'm gonna go in order and we're gonna show you each brush, how it looks like. So this is the first brush. This is the Jeffree Star 1 brush. This is, let's read the description. JS1, this is the Size Queen brush. So I believe this is supposed to be the foundation brush. It looked bigger in the videos, but I assume you have to do like that. Oh my god, it's so freaking soft. The Size Queen brush, and then we move on to the JS2, which is the Point Blank Precision brush. So I think this is for like setting your powders. When you open it, it looks like this. It's more like a tapered, flicked out brush, so I love how it is. I think this is for like your under eyes, the powder, contour, whatever you guys want to do. And I love how it comes with this to hold the shape of it. It's the only one that came with it to really hold the shape, which I love. Next we have the JS3, which is the contour brush, and it's really small. I love how tiny it is because you can easily get into your cheekbones and the areas where you contour right here, which I love, and it's really beautiful. I love these brushes. They're really high quality, which I love. And we have the JS4, which is the Fly High brush. So I believe this is the Fly High brush. This is supposed to be a highlighting brush, which I love. So you can easily just get, oh my god, you can easily just get it. So I've never used the highlighter brush from Morphe before. Everyone has been hyping like Morphe brushes and stuff. Your highlighter needs to be tiny, the brush and stuff, so that's exciting. We have the JS5, which is the Crease Queen brush, and it looks like this. This is for your eyeshadow. This is basically made for your crease as like transition color to add, so I love. And if you guys notice on the brush, I don't know if you guys can see, but he has his logo marked, which says Morphe x Jeffree Star. I'm trying to get it reflective off the light. That is it. Then we have the JS6, which is the Rule Blender brush, and it's a bit smaller, so it's like more flat. As you guys can see, it's more flat, so it's easier to apply the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do just very basic eyeshadow today to compare, to actually use all the brushes. And then we have the Double Trouble brush, the JS7, which is just the basic eyebrow liner brush we can all use. I'm not gonna use this because, I mean, we all know it's like a dense, it's just a basic brush. So you guys can use this to blend your brows, to do your eyeliner, so whatever that is. But this is the only brush that I'm not going to be using today because it's just like a basic eyebrow eyeliner brush. So yeah. Oh, without further ado of me blabbering anymore, what I'm going to do right now to really put the brushes to the test, basically, I'm gonna do half my face with my normal brushes and my sponges and half my face with the Jeffree Star and compare in between how each both looks, so to see that if they're really worth the hype, because honestly I'm a huge fan of Jeffree Star. His products have not failed me so far, thank god. I love it. The only thing I don't own his palette so far, but I'll be getting to that very soon. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I already did my eyebrows off camera and, you know, did my eyes with concealer and set them because that's how I do it my basic way. So yeah, the only thing that I'll be changing up is using my face powder with my regular brush, just because I want to see how each compares, I guess so. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so I'm starting off with the eyes. I'm going really simple just because I'm reviewing and maybe you guys can recreate this look. So I'm going to teach you how to do this look and how I'm reviewing at the same time. Very interesting. So anyway, I'm going to be going in with my Kiko Milano bronzer, just as a transition shade, just to apply over my crease. And for the left side of my eye, I'm going to be using the Primark 230 brush, my favorite brush of all time for applying transition color. So this side is my side and this side is Jeffree's side, so let's see how it goes. Alright, so I already did one side of my eye and I love how the transition color just applies. I'm gonna do something really simple for those like simple days you guys want to go in summer. So that is the first eye done. That's how I basically do it. So very easy, very blendable. Just basic. So now I'm taking the Jeffree Star brush. You guys can see I loaded it up basically, and what I'm gonna do, shout out Jeffree, woo! What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by applying it directly. Oh wow, I love how this gets right into your eye socket, directly into the crease or where you want to go. So I'm just going to easily, and I love how it's not even like harsh on your eye, because I know some crease brushes can be very harsh and I'm not liking that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna really apply and blend. You guys may be not seeing anything, but I'm going really simple today. I don't know, because the inner corner highlight that I'm gonna apply is gonna be really intense. Alright, so far I'm loving this brush. This is the JS5. This is the crease brush. So what I love is that over here, my normal brush didn't get here, but this gets into the crust of your eye, and then you can really like, it will be easier for you to do this like shape you guys want to do, and picks up very good amount of product that I love. So that is how the eyeshadow looks like. So moving on. So I loved how the eyes have blended. I'm not in focus. Hello. Okay, now I'm in focus. Love how the eyes blended, both of them. So moving on. I'm doing really simple. Now, lighting up my lid, I'm going to be taking the JS6. This is the flat brush. And I'm going to be taking the NYX Seal eyeshadow. And it's just like this basic white shadow. Applied it on my lid because we're going for more simple look. I don't know. Oh, I apologize for this brush, it has stained. So for the right side, they're both somehow similar to each other, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is the Zoeva 234 Luxie Smoker Shader brush, taking that, applying that on my eye, and I'm taking the JS6 by Jeffree Star, so we're gonna compare and see which one applies better. So as you guys see, I applied that. It's very simple, very light. Now I'm picking it up with the JS6, and I love how amazing it picks up the product. So let's try and see. Wow, this is amazing. I love how each brush can really get into that inner corner line that sometimes you can't, and it blends beautifully. I'm loving this. Wow. But look at the difference. You guys can see how high it went here, while this one just like stopped right here. So I love, but honestly both brushes are doing really good in my opinion, since I'm a person who invests in a lot of brushes. So once that's done and blended, I don't want to go too much because it's actually really simple, yet it's still blended. I love it. What I do right now is probably just go over it just like that. You know, I just applied the white color to really give that a base, because we are going to apply a nice shadow on top. What I do right now is I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. You guys cannot see. Okay, there it is, the Alchemist palette. This is my favorite palette. Don't even try me. I love this palette. It looks like this, basically. And I love how the colors are. I use this for everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back with the same brushes, both the same Luxie Shader and the JS6 by Jeffree Star. And I'm going to be taking the color Pink Opal. Let's play with a little bit of purple and opal. Color Pink Opal right here by Kat Von D. I'm going to apply that on the center of my lid. Not too intense, because we're going to go really intense on the inner corner. Yeah. Alright you guys, so eyes are done. I just did something really simple. I don't know if you guys can see, but the Pink Opal does have a little bit of a holographic, I don't know, tint to it. So that is, I think, it for the eyes. I'll move back to the eyes in a bit, but what I'm gonna move on to next, this is like the fastest tutorial review I've done, I guess. So I'm gonna pop on some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Benefit They're Real mascara and the roller lash, and apply some mascara. Mascara is on. I feel like a really natural queen because, I don't know, queen. I don't know, I'm really weird right now. But I'm gonna pop on some lashes just because I want to add some lashes and I'm feeling it. So, with my classic Demi Wispies lashes. These are my favorite lashes of all time, hands down. So I'm gonna pop these on off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, lashes are on. I love these lashes. They're amazing. They look really natural, which I love so much. Add the wispy flare to your eyes. So anyway, moving on to the face. As usual, I'm going to be priming my face because I'm not going to add foundation just for the sake of it, because for my last tutorial I don't want to wear foundation because it's really hot here. So I'm going to do the same thing, the trick that I did with my concealer, but before any of that, I got to prime the skin. So I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Instant Retouch Primer, and I'm going to apply that all over my face, over here, because I'm going to try to blend the concealer on each side. But so far I'm loving how the makeup look. It's really natural. So I'm just applying that everywhere, to my neck, my sides, my upper lip, my under eyes as well. I love how this primer, it smells like Play-Doh for some freaking reason. So applying everywhere that's needed. Here comes the serious part right now. I'm going in with my Born This Way concealer and sand. What I'm gonna do the same trick I've done before. Under my eyes, really go and brighten it up. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the JS1 on this side and blend the concealer and see how it blends on my skin, and I'm gonna be taking my beauty blender on one side and blending. So yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's adding some streaks. If you guys can look, if I really pat it in, you guys can see up. I mean, I'm not blaming it or anything, but I'm not a brush person, so oh my god, I'm gonna cry. No, this is not meant to be for foundation. Oh my god, no. Give it a really good whirl and see how it is. Just really trying to pat it in and see, give it a chance. You know, Jeffree has not disappointed me in a while, but I love how you can really disperse the product with the brush in general. So really just like go in there and then really blend under the eye. Far I'm blending into my skin, and I gotta give it, I've always been a beauty blender fanatic, but I love how legit, like I'm not joking, the brush side, the Jeffree Star side and the beauty blender side both look exactly the same. Pretty shook, but for me, I've always been a beauty blender gal. I'm going back in with my small damp one. I've always been a beauty blender person, so honestly I love how the brush performed. The only thing that I couldn't get in is into my inner corner area, my under eye, which is a bit sad. So what I'm gonna do to give it a fair chance, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. I know that's cheating, but I'm going out after this, so I don't want to look cray. If I would use the JS1 again, what I would do is blend in the product and then go over top with the beauty blender. So you guys could do the same thing with the sponge that Jeffree also did with Morphe, so go ahead and do that. It's up to you, your preference. Whatever makes you guys happy, then that's amazing. So yeah, that looks blended enough. Going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, same stuff I did in the last video. If you guys didn't watch it, please go ahead and do. For your face, you guys can use beauty sponges. As I mentioned, Jeffree Star did release versions of a tiny sponge, like a beauty blender that I have the tiny one, I have a tinier one, so he did the same thing. So I'm 100% sure that even if I got the sponges, they're still gonna perform like the beauty blender. So I love how my skin looks like. It looks flawless, it looks beautiful, it looks really matte, which I really love. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my foundation powder from Sephora, Hazelnut. I talked about this in my last video. It's amazing. So what I'm gonna do, take the same thing with my buffing brush and really apply that as a powder foundation, because I didn't apply foundation and I want to add more coverage to really give this brush set a chance. But alright you guys, so we're almost done. I already did my powder off camera. My skin looks amazing. So now moving on to bronzing. So I always bronze my skin before I apply contour. What I'm gonna do, as usual, same step. I'm going to be taking my Kiko bronzer, Milano, my Kiko bronzer, basically this one that I've always used, and I'm gonna be taking my unicorn brush to use on this side, the same side, my typical side, to like bronze my skin and like warm it up. And for that, I'm gonna be taking JS2 brush, which has this little tapered thing. So this looks more like a contour brush to like warm it up, because I don't know, it looks big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this one on this side, I'm gonna use that one on my other side. Now, usually I like to go for more of a rounder brush when I'm bronzing, just because, I don't know, but I love how this gets into the crusts, into the little tiny areas that I can't, like here, here on my hairline, because I do have like, not a small forehead, but I have a tiny forehead when it comes next to my brows. I don't know. So yeah, that is this one side, which I love. And look at that blend, guys, like come on. And I love how the brush is really huge, like the handle of it, so you can hold it this way, you can hold it this way, you can hold it however way you want, but I like to hold it from the last of it just to like have more grip. So that's how I hold my brushes. Alright, so I'm bronzed. Now I'm gonna move on to contour. Disclaimer. Please, no one come at me on what I'm about to do right now, please. I know that there's a lot of conflict happening, but it's my personal choice. I want to do whatever I want, but please no one come at me and comment. I know what I'm doing, so just, you know, stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine, because I know you guys, I know you guys. Anyway, moving on to contour, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm going to be taking the Shade and Light brush. This is the one that comes with the palette. You can, it doesn't come with it, but you can buy it separately, which is more preferable. With these two work beautiful together. I'm going to be taking the JS3, which is the contour brush. Now, let's put this in comparison and show you guys what I use for my contour and for like in general my actual contour. So nervous about this because it's tiny. This one usually just like swipes it directly to my face, where this one's a bit small, so I'm really nervous. If this doesn't work out as a contour, I probably just change it up and use it as like an under eye setting brush, but I'm a bit nervous about that area. So easily, I'm loving this, but I would probably just use this for like tiny contouring, but I would just stick to my brush, the Kat Von D one, just preferably, not because of anything, not because of it's like Jeffree or Kat, but no, just because I prefer a much more bigger brush when contouring, like more angled, chisel out my cheekbones. But I'm loving this for like softer days. Like you can see how intense it gets with Kat Von D and how like softer it gets with the Jeffree. So there is a comparison in between both, but so far I'm really loving it. And I love how you can easily just go into this and do a small slight nose contour. So we're gonna do that. Alright you guys, so I'm back. I chiseled my cheeks, so I took a little bit of a break because I ate some lunch. But anyway, on to blush. I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going to use the same blush I use all the time, which is the MAC Mocha Blush, and this is the blush. Guys, so blush is already on, everything is done. I went ahead and did my bottom mascara off camera, and I put in some nude liner, the same thing that I've done in my previous video. Next, the last step I'm gonna do, so since we're done with the Jeffree Star brushes and stuff, I'm gonna move in with the same palette of Kat Von D. Take the amethyst color, which is like this little purple, and I'm taking it with a Zoeva Luxie Pencil 230 and popping that in my inner corner. It's gonna look bomb. Alright you guys, look at that inner corner highlight. I'm telling you, when I go ahead and do it, I just go ahead and do it. I love how it looks. So last but not least, we still have 3 more steps, actually, which are the lips, the highlight, the lips, and the setting spray. So for highlight today, I'm going to be using, you guys know my trusty old Sephora Pro highlighter brush and the Jeffree Star JS4. So these are 2 different brushes. I'm really excited. And under Jeffree, I'm going to be using the Skin Froster Uranus highlighter. It broke, so my life apparently. So now, oh wow, and my nose. Oh wow, that picked up a lot of product. Jeffree, you are not playing today. Jeffree and my brush. Alright guys, so for the lips, I'm going something really simple. I really want to match my eyes because, you know, it's something different. So I already plumped my lips using the Victoria's Secret plumper because I love plumping my lips these days. Adding a lip plumper before your lipstick is really good. So I'm going to line my lips with the MAC Spice lip liner. I'm taking my NYX lipstick in Euro Trash, and it looks like this. I'm just gonna apply it on top. Damn, I'm so excited. This is my first Dior purchase. My mom used to always buy Dior, so I'm gonna be using the Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper in the color 09. This lip plumper is freaking holographic. I'm telling you from now. Here's an up close. Alright you guys, everything is done. Final step, setting spray. A lot of that. Alright you guys, and that concludes this review on the Jeffree Star x Morphe collab. Honestly, my full review, I loved how the brushes are really soft, they're very easy to blend with, and I loved it, to be honest. So definitely 100% would recommend if you guys really want to get these and are thinking of getting them. Honestly, I think you should invest in these. They're really great also for traveling. That it has its own bag, so I love it. So yeah, this is how the look turned out. I love it. I'm excited. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's review / tutorial. Yeah, more videos coming up soon, and if you guys have any requests, please don't forget to leave them down below, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on my post notifications so you guys never miss a review or a tutorial that I put up. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms. They will be listed at the end of the video, so you guys definitely should check that out. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.